NBA 2K23 has been out for almost a week. I have put on a lot of hours to this game. Since I've been playing the game a lot with the build that I made on day one, I noticed that I need to make some changes. So this is the build that I'm gonna be putting you guys on. Now, if you guys are anyone like me, I like to ISO. I like to be able to dribble with all dribble moves. I like to be able to do it all, honestly, all right? This build can literally do it all. But really quick, I need everybody to drop a like on the video. And if you guys are new to the channel, click that subscribe button, as we had just hit 500,000 subscribers, and now we're on the road to 600,000. Now, once you guys are in the My Player Builder, you're gonna fill out your first and last name, all right? Now, for the position of this build, we are not a point guard, we are not a shooting guard, we are a small forward. Now, my build on current gen is also a small forward. This is where I got a lot of my inspiration. I was like, you know what? My current gen build is unstoppable. Let's try to do this on next gen as well. Now, for the handedness, it doesn't matter. I always go left-handed, and the jersey number does not matter. So we are going to continue on to the body settings. Now, this is where you guys need to pay attention. If you guys mess up on this part right here, you're not even gonna get the same build at all. Like, nowhere close to the same build. Now, for the height of this build at small forward, we are going to go 6'6". Okay, 6'6". This is like a really glitchy 6'6" demigod build, by the way. Now, for the weight, we gotta go 231 pounds. You know, a lot of times I've been saying, yo, go max weight, get the max strength. Okay, for this, nah, you do not need to do that. We're going 231. That's it, 231. Once you go 231, we're gonna go down to the wingspan, and we are going to max out our wingspan at 7'3". Now, if you guys take a look at the right side for our finishing category, we are able to get almost everything to a 99. That does not mean we're going to use everything on a 99. Then our build would be trash. You can't do that. If you guys take a look at the ball handle, we are able to get up to a 93 ball handle, which is great. That is what we need. I realized on day one, my ball handle was at a rating that I just really wasn't happy with. I wanted a higher ball handle, and this build has exactly that. Now, we are going to continue once you finish the body settings. Now it is time to set our potential. Now, the first thing we're going to do is upgrade our close shot. We are going to bring our close shot all the way to a 75, all right? Once we do that, let's take our driving layup and put this to an 80. Now, one thing about this build, a lot of people might say, yo, this build is trash because you don't get these crazy contact dunks. We're bringing our driving dunk all the way up to an 85. That means we get pro contact dunks. You don't get the insane one. For the insane contact dunks, you got to have like a 93 driving dunk. I don't know about you guys, but I would rather sacrifice my finishing than I would for defense, because in this game, you need defense. You know what I mean? So we're going to take our driving dunk down all the way to an 85. And then our standing dunk, we need to bring this to a 30. Now, having an 85 driving dunk, like I said, you still get pro contact dunks. You get the off one dunk, so you still do get contacts, but just not the crazy ones. And you guys should have 16 finishing badges at this point in time. Now, for our shooting category, we are going to bring this to an 85 three-pointer. Okay, so take it down one from maxing it out. We should have a 74 mid-range shot. And then what you want to do with our free throw is take it up one, just to a 62. Now, if you guys play Pro-Am Rec, if you're a My Career head and you need to get to the line, you guys are going to have to tweak this build for your specific likings, you know what I mean, to have a higher free throw. If you guys want to be able to make your free throws, you're going to need more than a 62, I'm already knowing. Now, this is where this build is way better than my previous build, is the playmaking category. And I'm going to explain why even when we get to the badge points, all right? When I'm talking about when I put on the badges later on in this video, this right here, the playmaking of this build is the main reason why I made this new build. Like, this is the reason right here, I swear. Our pass accuracy, we're going to bring to a 75. Now, in my other video, I only had like a 70, a 71 pass accuracy. This year, pass accuracy relies on the speed of the pass. And obviously, if you have a low pass accuracy, you know what I mean? The ball's gonna get stolen from. It's not that good to have a low pass accuracy this year. Some of y'all might even argue in the comments, bro, 75 is still too low, etc. You can't make an all-around Jesus Christ walking on 2K. What do you want to do about it, all right? If you want to have a 98 pass accuracy, go for it, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. But for this build, we are going with a 75 pass accuracy. Our ball handle, gotta bring it up, baby. Gotta bring our ball handle up to a 92. This is why I made this build. We get all the dribble moves in the game, and we are still really fast. Now, for our speed with ball, we are only gonna bring this to an 83. Now, for the defensive category, we have our interior defense. We're gonna bring this up to a 60. Now, for the perimeter defense, we're gonna bring this up to an 86. Now, the reason why we go 86 on perimeter defense is for one specific badge, and that is Challenger. You guys get Challenger on gold. All right, Challenger is a really good badge. Improves effectiveness of well-timed contests against perimeter shooters. If you guys are playing defense on a guard behind a screen or anything like that, and you need to jump at their shot to contest them, you know what I mean? If you're running Challenger you're on gold, you're most definitely getting that stop. Now for the steal, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times people go with like an 85 steal, this and that, the third. On next gen, you don't really get steals like that as much, you know what I mean? So we're gonna bring our steal down actually to a 77. It's still up there, but it's not an 85. In my opinion, you do not need an 85 steal. Now, if you're on current gen, go for it. Get yourself the 85 steal because you know how broken they are on current gen if you play it. Now for our block, we're gonna max it out to an 80 block. You guys see the defensive category right now. You guys see the badge layout right here. We get 16, 20, 23, 17. Now there can be better badge layouts, better build badge layouts, but this build overall at 6'6", 231 pounds max wingspan is an absolute beast. Now we can't forget about our physicals, so we're gonna take our speed and bring this up to an 80. Our acceleration, we're gonna max it out. Our strength, look, I'm gonna be real. You know, if you bring your strength up to an 82, you unlock this badge right here called Bully. It's all depending on your play style. I am not going with Bully on this build because if you think about it, if you're ISOing and you beat your defender, who is there to bully in the paint? You know what I mean? I feel like if you use Bully, you more or less just rely on sprinting to the paint and just making some bailed contested layup. That's me personally though, all right? I use Bully on my other builds and I've realized I don't even be using the badge Bully. So for me, look, I'm not using this. I'm bringing my strength to a 70. Only vertical we need is a 75 just because we have the pro contact dunks and that's all you need for them. Now on next gen, if you guys do a certain quest, you guys get +4 additional badge points. Now what I would do, I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So make sure you guys stick around for the badges. And if you guys wanna know what badges I would run, I will show you guys what core badges and how to, you know, use the best badges in the most efficient way possible. Now I wanna show you guys with this build for the takeovers, you can get shot creating, sharpshooting, playmaking, and defense. All right, lock take. What I would do personally for the best setup if I'm trying to go on a big streak, limitless range should be no brainer. Sharp take is always a really good takeover. And then for the second one, I would go with extreme clamps. For someone like me that plays on the twos courts, you know what I mean? If you turn the ball over and you're in takeover, you're in good hands. Extreme clamp badge is great for defense, obviously. Now for the build we have created, it is called an inside out shot creator. All right, now if we go to test build, bring our overall all the way up to a 99, we can now put on our badges. Now like I said, if you guys complete the quest, you guys will be able to get +4 badges, all right? And you can place them anywhere. And what we would do on this build, place all 4 of them on playmaking, and I'll explain why when we put those on. Now for the finishing category, this is what you guys are gonna want to run. Obviously, if you guys don't know how the tier system works, it says equip at least 10 badge points between tiers 1 and 2 before you can get to the tier 3 category. The first badge we're gonna put on is Giant Slayer Silver, all right? Now we're gonna jump directly down to tier 2. We're gonna put on Fearless Finisher on silver and Masher on silver. So those equal 10 badges already, and that allows us to get to the tier 3 category. Limitless takeoff is huge, so we're gonna make this our core badge. So core badges basically take up the badge points for that build. So originally this badge cost 6 badge points, but if we make it a core badge, it literally costs 0. Now to get the core badge, you guys see in the bottom middle, it says Limitless Takeoff Core Challenge. All you have to do is use this badge in game, and then if you guys look back at your build, you will see that bar. Once you complete it on bronze and silver, it will then stay at silver and you will keep your core badges. And then we would put the last 6 badges on posterizer. This is what our finishing category would look like. We would have Giant Slayer Silver, Fearless Finisher Silver, Masher Silver, Limitless Takeoff Silver, posterizer on silver. Now for the shooting badges, we got new badges this year. One specifically that I liked a lot because the energy is bad. The adrenaline boost, you run out, your player is gonna need that inhaler. So amped reduces the penalty that fatigue has on a player and their ability to make shots. I'm putting this on gold immediately. Guard up is a really good badge, okay? It increases ability to make jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. If they're not there guarding you all the way and they don't get that good contest, you're gonna green it. It's almost like blinders and dead eyes in my opinion, combined. The next badge we're gonna put on is Green Machine. I think I'm gonna put on Green Machine just on bronze for this point. The next badge I'm gonna put on is Comeback Kid on bronze just because that will allow us to unlock this tier 3 category. Now that we're at the tier 3 shooting category, I am going to put Agent 3 as our core badge. Agent 3 costs 6 points, and now we got that for free, and we still have 10 shooting badges to mess with. I'm gonna put 6 of the 10 points remaining on Limitless Range because Limitless Range is huge, and then we have 4 extra badges we could put on. I really like Space Creator because I like the LeBron step back. After LeBron step back, this badge works a lot. It increases a player's ability to hit both shots after creating space from the defender, as well as crossing up an opponent on step back moves. Step back, LeBron step back, Space Creator, it works. You know what I mean? It's great. Now for the playmaking category. All right, this is where we are putting the 4 extra badges on. The first thing we got to do is quick first step on Hall of Fame, unpluckable on gold. All right, if you guys don't know anything about this game, you will get plucked the entire game. All right, you need unpluckable in this 2K. Bailout gotta go on bronze for sure. Hyperdrive we're going to throw on gold or silver. It just depends on the badges that we have at this moment. So for right now, we're just gonna put it on silver. Now for the tier 3 badges, these 2 are our most important badges: handles for days and killer combos. Killer combos I'm most definitely putting as the core badge. It costs 7 points. It's a lot. We need this on gold. We need this max. It improves a player's ability to chain together efficient dribble moves when sizing up their opponent. And then handles for days, of course, it's gotta go on silver. But look, if we put the 4 extra badges on, we'll be able to get this plus more on some other badge. So make sure you guys add the +4 once you complete the quest to playmaking category. Now for the defensive and rebounding, we get 17, which is pretty solid, honestly. The badges that I would use in the defensive category for someone like me that plays 2s a lot, you got to use Pick Dodger. You got to be able to get through the screens. Menace is a really good badge in my opinion. While guarding and staying in front of an opponent, their attributes will drop if good defense is being played, so you got to use Menace. Chase Down Artist is really good as well. Now that we have 10 badge points used, we can now put on our tier 3 badges. First thing that I'm going to put on, honestly, is Challenger, and I'm going to make this a core badge. The reason being it costs 7 points, and we still have 7 left over. So the next I'm going to put on is Clamps, and that gives us 6 badge points. And the last one that I'd put on a tier 1 badge and probably use Rebound Chaser. You can always get an extra rebound if it bounces away, or Box Out Beast is also really good to help out your big get that board. This is the build, the glitch Demigod 6'6", speed boosting, just all around demon, man. This build will make you guys comp on NBA 2K23. If you guys want to tweak anything on this build, feel free. All right, feel free to do whatever you want. If this build does help you in the park, don't forget to drop a like, click that subscribe button so we can hit this 600K. We're climbing up the subscriber count, man. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. With that being said, it's been your boy ClutchUpNext, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.